Yo, you right over there. I know that I said that I was gonna actually be more consistent with this YouTube shit, but believe me when I tell you this, man, this shit is hard. Like trying to keep up with business, trading, videos. Kudos to the YouTube vloggers, but this is hard. But anyway, 6 days ago, I told you guys about a new broker that I'm using. Absolutely love them. Really stellar. Told you guys I was putting $3,000 in an account. Well, I started that challenge 2 days ago. And some things happened within those 2 days. And I definitely would like to take you guys through a whole entire breakdown of what's been going on, a little bit of an update, and also where can you go to be seeing all of these changes in real time with the account building, the challenge, until I drop a next YouTube video. So let's take a look into it.
Hey Johnny, shut the fuck up.
Me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby.
Alright guys, so my name is Jayce Bankz. You know, your favorite behemoth trader. You guys already know me as the guy who turned $1,000 into $102,000 in 90 days. And I did that about 2 years ago. So I've been using TS3 markets for a few months, and I decided to actually go ahead and put in $3,000 into a live account, and I wanted to do a public challenge. And if you're on my IG story, my IGs, and you see my story, you guys get to see it in real time live, how I'm doing certain things. However, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a full breakdown of what's been happening in the last 2 days. So let's go ahead and get a quick look into the platform here. So as you can see, you know, it's QBank. This QBank's my mentor. Shout out to my mentor here, TS3 Markets. We're gonna go ahead and take a deep look into my account. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on sign in. And man, this is what I did in 2 days, starting off with $3,000. Literally, my account balance is now $13,699.70. That means right now in my wallet, I have $10,699.70, and I still have a $3,000 balance on my account. So let's go ahead and break all this down. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a lot of details, show a lot of things, but first things first, I want you guys to understand, and I really want you guys to understand, there's never any cap in my rap. I know that you have a lot of demo traders, you have a lot of people who do all these different type of fugazi things to make you think that they are a good trader. I don't do those type of things here, and I'm about to go ahead and actually show you real data with that, you know, no copy and paste. No, I'm doing the HTML, changing this up, changing that up. Like, no, you're gonna see all of the real live action data here, and you can be able to understand how I was able to turn this $3,000 literally in 48 hours into $10,000 profit and still maintain my $3,000. So let's take a look into it and let's have some fun, right? So first things first, I want you guys to go ahead. We're gonna look at my latest transaction, or look at my whole transaction history. Okay, I'm going to do this as maybe 20. Actually, I'm gonna do it as 50, right? So you guys can see everything on one page. And we're gonna start off with the very first thing. If you guys can actually look at it, I'm gonna refresh the page. Let's refresh it. Nothing fake around here at all. We're refreshing the page. Let's go ahead and put it back at 50 again. And if you scroll all the way down, my very first deposit, and let me just go ahead and zoom in on this for you guys to see. My very first deposit was literally $3,000. My very first deposit. Nothing else, didn't use anything else, that was it. So now, if you look at this, all I've been doing was transfers, right? Before I started trading, I actually started, like, you know, testing out like the different form of accounts I wanted to do. If you notice, I have my $3,000 at first in on my MT5 account that was 851729. Then I put it back in my wallet. Then I went back to 851729. Then I put it back in my wallet. Then I went to 851805. Then I went back to 851729. Then on May 25th, I left it there, and on May 27th, I started trading on my account. Okay, so if you notice, every single thing since then has literally only been transfers between my wallet and MT5. Wallet, MT5, wallet, MT5, wallet, MT5. Simple as that. That's it, right? So you look at my wallets right here, you'll see that my wallet is now $10,000. You look at everything on here, and literally you see all the transactions of this one particular wallet itself, and it's only being one deposit into the account. Simple. Okay, so we're gonna go into the meta quotes, right? Again, no cap in my rap. First things first, we're gonna look at the first account, which is I think 851729. So I'm gonna, log back into the account so you guys can actually see everything here. Now, the reason why you're seeing like these deposits and stuff saying 9,000 and everything like that is because the feature that TX3 actually has, they give you a bonus, an automatic bonus onto your account the minute that you deposit it. Now, for me, I don't really like bonuses because I always had a bad experience the very first time that I traded on it. But I had a conversation with the support team, and the support team was so helpful and helped me understand their bonus requirements that it was very easy. But I still did not trade with the bonus. I still told them, hey, this is like a $3,000 challenge. This is what it is. Go ahead, take it off. I'm just gonna use my own money, right? So let me explain to you guys the bonus. So the way that the bonus work, right, is you would deposit $1,000 or whatever amount in. They're gonna match it by 100. So an example, if you deposit $1,000, you would have $1,000 matched. Now they would have certain requirements on their bonus tab that you would have to accrue a certain amount of volume. And if you accrue that amount of volume, they're going to give you that $1,000 into your trading wallet, into your wallet. So let me explain that to you. Let's go back over to it, to the website, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go to the website here. I'm going to pull up on the bonus side of it, right? Well, on bonuses side, as you can see here, we have all of this here, right? I didn't use the bonus at all. I always told them, hey, take the bonus off, take the bonus off, take the bonus off, because like I said, I only want to use $3,000, and as you can see, all my bonuses are expired. So what this means is, now if you want to get, let's just say how I had $3,000 deposited and I want to get $3,000 from the broker, I would have 30 days to create 300 lots. And if I created those 300 lots, they would give me the $3,000 that I could be able to withdraw. So if I successfully done that, I would have been able to withdraw $6,000 overall on my account, which is absolutely nuts, right? But just for the sake of this, I want you guys to really understand that I'm not trading with a bonus. But if you want to trade with a bonus, you definitely can go ahead and do so. And this is why my account is showing, hey, my deposit is $9,000. Due to the matter of fact that I've been constantly taking $3,000 in, $3,000 out, telling them to remove the bonus and stuff. But if you look at it, I've only taken literally one trade idea, and I have 4 positions in on that one trade idea, and this is what it yielded me. So I made a profit of $1,260, but after commissions and stuff, I profit about $1,249.20. This is when I went ahead and I went back to TX3 markets, right? Went over here, I went ahead and I went to my transfer. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the transfers real quickly here. Go to the dashboard, let's go to last transactions. Click on here, go to the third one, I believe, or the second one, yeah. So I go to the second one here, and this is where that $4,249.20 came from. I took it from my MT5 that was in 851729, took it from there, went to then I put it in my wallet, and then from there I left $1,249.20 in my wallet, and then I deposited $3,000 from my wallet into 851805. Now let's go ahead and look at that account. So you went ahead and gonna go look at this account here. This is 851805. I'm gonna go ahead and log in again so you guys can see fresh, nothing crazy, all brand new, everything in the sauce like that. So I did the exact same thing in the beginning here, where I had, those bonuses and stuff. I told them to take it off, and realistically the reason why I was doing this is because truthfully I wanted to use my market memo journaling, and it didn't allow me to just have like $3,000 flat. It was showing $6,000, and if it's a $3,000 challenge, I technically wanted to actually be $3,000 only. So I just told them, hey, I'll go ahead and try my best to explain to the masses, like, hey, this is what I want to go ahead and do. I never use the bonus, anything in the sauce like that. It is what it is. So let's go back to what we have here, right? So the first set of trades, on my second idea, I did some buys, right? I had about maybe 6 entries in on the buys that I did, and I made over $1,000, right? After I made that $1,000, I took that $1,000 out. So let's go ahead, let me just zoom in for you guys here so you can see it. So after I made that $1,000 from the first 6 trades here, when I put in the $3,000, I took that $1,000 out and I made that like that. Boom. From there, I went ahead, right, and I put in 3 more entries. 3 more entries at literally 0.35. This was all done on my phone. From there, I made about 1581, and then this is where I went ahead and I took that out and I withdrew that. And then I saw another area for me to sell, and I did it again. 4 entries. From there, that shit gets exploded, and it gave me $1,939.20, and I took that out and put it into my wallet. So if you really think about it right now, each of my trades that I'm doing, minimum $1,200, you times that by 4, we're probably already at close to $4,600 on day 1. So now, did I have losses? Of course I had losses, man. Look at it, I had losses right here. I went ahead and I lost some bread, right? I did some buys, I had 3 entries in, I lost it, and then at this point here, I deposited back $200 into my account. They tried to give me this bonus. I told them, yo, take the bonus back off, I don't need the bonus. And then from there, I went back into some trades, and those trades made me 2,000. Let me go ahead and scroll down just so you guys can see. Those trades actually made me $2,238.60. Ironically, when I made that money, this was around the same time they took the bonus off. Which was okay, cool, whatever. So I put that back into my account. Now I'm back at $3,000 on my account. From there, I made over $17. I took that 16, put it onto my account on my wallet, and then after that, I made another $1,314.25, and literally, this is where I took it out, withdrew it. From there, afterwards, I made about 250 bucks. After I do that, I withdrew it, and then this is where the wild part happened, right? So I made about $93 on the account here, and I withdrew $89 afterwards. I took a loss, and then right after I took a loss, I went ahead and I did a buy, and that buy really spiked. And when I mean like that buy spiked, it spiked, and I made close to 3 bands, and I took out $29.60 from that. Okay, from there I made some profits, and then I also lost some right afterwards. Right, I made some profits, I lost some right afterwards, and the money that I lost, I literally just recovered myself right here. I didn't like take any money out, anything in the sauce like that, and then I made after that. Let's go ahead and actually take this off. I don't really like the zoom feature as much. I thought it would have been sexy, but it's not. So let's go back to where I really was at. So right after here, this is where I went ahead and I had this area here where I hit those losses. I recovered. After that, I went ahead and I did about $27.90, and then I took out $34.45, and then overall I just took out my $3,000 because I'm going to be doing this another way, because I wanted to actually have my people who want to follow the challenge, they can be able to like copy all the trades and stuff like that. So I put it into a master account. Now again, no cap in my rap. Let me go ahead and show it to you guys real quickly. We go back to TX3 Markets, and I absolutely love this interface. The reason why I love this interface, honestly and truthfully, is because like an interface like this is very seamless. So we're back on TX3 Markets, right? And if we look at it, let's look at the first transaction. This is the first 1,000 that I made. Like I said, I took out 1025 on the previous account that was ending in 851805. From there, everything was 851805. 1581.30. From there, I made 1939.20, And if you go over here, afterwards, I made another, well, I took this $2,000, put it to my wallet. That's after I made that bread. Then from here, I made another $2,238.60. Then I made $16.20. Then I made $13.1425. So $13.1425. Then I take out $250. I took out close to $90. This is my close to $3,000 profit. This was $35. And then, like I said, overall, I took out my $3,000, right, to put onto my master account up here. Perfect, cool, great, amazing. Now, let's go ahead and look at the trades. So literally, and I really want you guys to understand this, to see this, right? Literally, these were my only trades that I took. I took this one, and this one. So this one here, I didn't really get the filling completely. I kind of like suck it out right around here. And this is where, like, you know, well, technically I didn't even suck it out around here. I actually suck it out here. I suck it out here. I close out the trade here. Boom, boom, boom. Market went all the way down here. I was literally in the shower at the time. And then I came back in on here. I went to the 5-minute time frame. And let's go ahead and zoom in on this a little bit more. I went on the 5-minute time frame. And I saw this nice little break and retest on the 1 minute. I had my stop loss here. And I took that maybe to the downside. The reason why I closed out this trade is because we had this type of situation here, where I had a little bit of a doji candlestick, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to really give out the profits for that. But had I known what was going to happen next, I would have left my trades open. I probably would have made over way over $10,000. That's just one scenario. Here is where I made my, you know, $1,000, and then I kept on going with it. I missed this move, right? Because it was like overnight. I woke up, I caught this move, but I closed this move out here. And when I closed this move out here, I should have literally held it and held it, because if I did, this was like, I think I made close to about $3,000 on this one trade here. If I held this trade, that would have been about maybe close to 6, maybe beyond 6, I think. But I would have been up like 16 bats, right? So these are all the trades that I'm doing, right? Now, I know that I'm working very hard on showing you guys how I'm doing this, how I'm producing, how I'm actually handling the risk management. A little bit of a caveat for you guys. I'm not risking no more than $350 per trade idea on my account. I'm talking like, even though I'm doing 0.35s, 0.4s, 0.25s, I have multiple trades, overall, none of my trades are going beyond like $400 or $500 in drawdown. I had one or two where I was trying to wait for the drawdown to stop, and I had to clip the trades at maybe 1,000. I had one situation where I think one trade was like literally I lost about $2,000, but that was like when I was already up $4,000. Like I already accrued $1,000 in profit, and then I lost $2,000. So I took $2,000 from my wallet, put it back into my account, and then I made that money right back, and then I took my $2,000 back off. And then I said, you know what, I think I went a little bit too heavy with the risk. I'm not gonna be doing that shit again. Now, should I actually go ahead and tell you guys how to properly risk manage? Definitely think I'm gonna go ahead and do so in another episode, but just to let you guys know, right? Currently right now, you can definitely go ahead and copy the entire trades that I've done, how I'm doing it and such. I have a whole entire master account now where I have $3,000 in there. I'm hooking it up to my market memo, because now there's no bonus on it, nothing in the source like that. And literally, you could be able to catch every single move that I'm doing. Every single move that I'm doing. Every single move that I'm doing. So, if you want to actually be a part of this journey, definitely go ahead and shoot me a DM on IG. Definitely go ahead and click the link below and follow me on all social media platforms, and also sign up for TX3 Markets. this is probably one of the most fastest brokers I've ever been with. I'm talking about like, yo, it's no issues, no latency, no slippage. My money is actually showing directly up front, the whole entire thing. Now, when am I gonna make a withdrawal? I'm thinking of actually doing something tomorrow. I want to take this baby out tomorrow, enjoy my weekend. After that, definitely go ahead, show you guys the whole withdrawal process, how to do so. Honestly and truthfully, it's very easy. You click on the withdrawal button and everything like that. But this is how the 3K challenge is going so far. I cannot complain. I'm up 10 and it's fucking amazing. But I hope that you guys have a great night, a great day, and wherever you're watching this from, comment and let me know. I hope that you guys enjoy yourselves. But we're 10K up 2 days in on the 3K challenge. Well, this is me. I'm signing out. I'm not creating no more for the rest of the week. It's already Thursday. I think I'll probably just chill out. But Monday, Tuesday, oh yeah, I'm on there. And this is a crazy part about it is this is all gold trades, like all gold trades, 4 gold trades to be exact, that made me over $10,000. So if I could do it, definitely you could do it. So let's go ahead and have some fun. Peace.
Hey Johnny, shut the fuck
Teach
up.
me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby.